Oh my goodness, I didn't see you there. Where'd you come from? Since you're here, let me tell you about Mario vs. Donkey Kong. It was a game that was originally released for the Game Boy Advance. And it was based upon Super Mario Bros. 2, the classic Donkey Kong arcade games, and new elements. First of all, let's talk about the main characters. It stars Mario, and a new addition is Toad. The game revolves around these little toys, the Mini Marios. New Mini Mario toy! It walks, it talks, it says Mamma Mia! I like to think that these games take place in Mario's kingdom from Super Mario Land 2, and he just converted it into a sort of a cityscape, and the castle into a toy company. In case you're wondering, the main villain is Donkey Kong, and something that's quite ironic is that he's basically a Donkey Kong villain, and he's Donkey Kong. What I mean by that is, in Donkey Kong Country games, you always have this villain who's trying to steal Donkey Kong's banana hoard. And that is just what Donkey Kong is doing with the Mini Marios. The goal of the game is to get all of the stolen Mario Mini things back. The game mixes in elements from Super Mario Bros. 2 and the two classic Donkey Kong arcade games,
Donkey Kong 3.
as well as a few elements from Donkey Kong Country games. The goal of the game is to get to the Mini Marios in all these platforming stages, platforming, puzzling. You also have to pick up enemies, and throw enemies, and step on enemies, as well as picking up keys and putting them into doors. Some interesting elements borrowed from the original Donkey Kong are the ladders, hammers, the ropes. One of the elements derived from Donkey Kong Country games are the Kong letters. Although in this game there are only 3 of them and they spell out toy. There are these stages that remind me of Pikmin games, to be completely honest with you, where you have to lead the Mini Marios through puzzly, platformy stages. There are also stages where Donkey Kong tries to make use of the puzzly aspects and the platformy aspects combined to throw you off and end you, because he wants the toys. The jump isn't very high. To fix that, Nintendo implemented the handstand jump. High jump, and then a higher jump, which is quite nice. Or you could just do the backflip if you're a pro and you have the time to spare. Something that's very interesting and that I like very much about the game is that it sort of feels like I'm playing the original game with a new experience. And even though I've never played the original game, I feel nostalgic. That is what I think every remake should strive to do. This is not the arcade game Donkey Kong, this is Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I like it. Now let's talk about the 2-player mode. In the original game, you could only play as Mario, and you could only go solo. So sad. In this version of the game, you have a 2-player mode where you can play with Toad. Each time one of your characters loses, they disappear, and the first player comes back in a little bubble. This game is also very nostalgic of older Super Mario Bros. Games, and I freaked out when I saw Spring trampoline board thing from Super Mario World and Super Mario 3D World. I just love that thing. They also have the warp boxes from Super Mario 3D World. Overall, I like Mario vs. Donkey Kong. It's a very good blend of Mario Bros. Games and Donkey Kong games. It's a very fun puzzle platformer, and the real challenge comes from platforming and actually doing the puzzles rather than solving the puzzles, which is quite nice. So, if you're looking for a challenging puzzle platform experience and nostalgia from Super Mario Bros. Games and Donkey Kong games, Mario vs. Donkey Kong is the way to go. I like it. It's a very good game. Thanks for watching, God bless, and until next time, stay sweet!